which is utter foolishness to those who do not believe. But to those who believe, it is the power of God. That is why the Apostle Paul says, the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, those who are going to hell, and going to receive the wrath of God. But to those who are being saved, it is what? The power of God. That's what it is. It's power. It's reality. It's strength. And in this we receive that strength. It is the power of God. Man's wisdom is foolishness. Whatever we think, whatever we try to understand. And listen to this. Outside of Jesus Christ, there is no reality. There's no right reason. There's nothing. It is Jesus Christ and Him alone. If you don't have Christ, you have nothing. Jesus Christ is the center of the world. He is the center of creation. And outside of Jesus Christ, everything is absolutely absurd. And there is no right reality. There's no rhyme or reason. And that, my friends, is the gospel. And if you believe that, you're going to have a life that is filled with power and healing and redemption. And you're going to know what Jesus Christ really means. And that's what you come to today. I want to make one more point. Two more, but the point I'm making right now. This foolishness that I'm talking about is made wise because Christ died on the cross. And when we come today, you're going to come before the cross and you're going to bow. You're going to prostrate, right? And there are many people that say that this is foolishness. There are people that say that what we do here in this church, prostrating before the cross, kissing the cross, all these things are foolishness. Why do you do it? It's vain tradition and it's dead and it has no value. But the message of the cross is power to those who believe, those who prostrate before the cross. It is power and life. That's why we do it. Rightly so. If you consider prostrating before the cross foolishness, then you are right, because God has made your foolishness into wisdom. That is why you come and prostrate before the cross. That is why you kiss the cross. That is why we exalt the cross. That is why we do every single thing in this church. Because we make the foolishness that is set out there wisdom. Because God says so. Fifth one. Suffering calls every Christian to carry his cross. Matthew chapter 17 verse 24. If you want to go to that. If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. You notice what Jesus says? Jesus doesn't say, take up my cross. That's right. He doesn't say, take up my cross. We can't go and die on Calvary. We can't take nobody's sins. We can't take anybody's sins. We can't go and crucify ourselves, although there are some Christians that try to do that. In the Philippines, there are some people that try, some really, really devout Catholics, I guess. They try to crucify themselves, but maybe that's popular piety. But you can't crucify yourself. But Jesus Christ does say, take up your cross. Take up your cross. And if you desire to follow Him, if you have a passion to follow Him, if you love Him and you want to follow Him, you must carry your cross. The cross is what often us Malayali people always have, pride. We come to church, we attend church, we have kids who are in good standing. And we are very good Christians. And this is a very prideful way of thinking. And I myself think that way sometimes. So I'm in the same boat as you are. I'm not putting myself outside and putting you in. I'm putting myself in with you. And so, when Jesus Christ says, take up your cross, whatever you are struggling with today, whatever you have inside of you that you need to put away, whatever anger you struggle with, whatever jealousy you struggle with, whatever you struggle with, as a person and as a body of believers, this whole church, whatever you struggle with together, you got to come together, unite, and say we are going to carry our cross, and we're going to be united in Christ.